P2B does not emerge as a candidate of the ADC, I will respectfully, I will respectfully go and vote for APC. P2B must also agree that he will be a one-term president. And I know that nobody wants to be a one-term president. Because as we gear up for the 2027 general election, because all the political gladiators are already forming alliances and then shifting grounds towards the presidential and gubernatorial election. Everybody is already sharpening their knives. Everybody is already ironing every part and parcel of their arsenal towards the political gerrymanderings that will ensue between this year and next year. My major concern is not just about P2B, it's about the future of the country we call Nigeria, right? Now, every well-meaning and progressive Nigerian understands what P2B preaches. They understand where P2B is headed for, all right? Now, P2B is a man that stands for integrity. It's a man who stands for competence. No, not minding how you want to paint his person, right? If you like, you can paint him bad. If you like, you can paint him just however you want to. But I have to let you understand that in a corrupt system as we have it in Nigeria, it is so rare that a man will be contesting for the position of the president and then there is no single corruption case that was leveled against him. Now, a lot of people previously will say that P2B came out and joined the Labour Party just for the presidential election, right? When he did. And then a lot of people said he never had alliances with the North, right? Now, today in the ADC, there is a serious collaboration of the North, because when you have El-Rufai and when you have Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and then a whole lot of other big names within the North joining forces with P2B, it shows that truly that the ADC is the third force that the Nigerian political scene really needs. Now, the challenge the issue that will give that party a migraine is that every member, every part and parcel of the obedient movement that are already gearing up for the 2027 election is not joining the ADC to see P2B emerge as the vice president, right? They are not joining the ADC to see P2B become vice president or to come out and become a minister. I know that all the gladiators in this coalition or in this new assemblage called the ADC actually have a right to contest for the office of the presidency, especially somebody like Atiku Abubakar, especially people like Rotimi Amechi and all the rest. Yes, they have the clout to come out and contest. But now the force that will propel all of them to victory is actually to ride on the tide of the obedient movement. If you do not do this, I promise you that the ADC will go nowhere. The moment P2B emerges in the primaries, everything, all the arsenals will be rolled out. We know, because everybody saw what happened in the past election. Of a truth, if the true winner of that election was declared, P2B will be in Aso Rock by now. But with the new or with the current Northern Alliance that is being formed in the ADC, I can tell you that P2B, if he emerges as the presidential candidate of the ADC, victory will surely be theirs. All right. But one thing I've always said is that Atiku Abubakar must agree to play the role that Bola Ahmed Tinubu played for our former president now in 2015. He must agree to play that role for a P2B, and then a P2B must also agree that he will be a one-term president. And I know that nobody wants to be a one-term president, because oyeri tofuma ozo agobakuya okuya oyeri tofuma eyekuya ozo omegini weriye, right? Yes, P2B must agree sincerely to be a one-time president. Set the pace that you want this country to go within 4 years. We can achieve a lot within 4 years. Yes, I'm telling you this because if you go to Abia State, for instance, and you know how backward that state was in the previous regimes, even not minding the wealth that was inherent or that existed in Abia State, from Ojus or Carlos down until this man came in, Alex Oti. So within 2 years, he has changed the face of Abia State. He has changed the narrative of Abia State. So in 4 years, a president who knows what he wants to do can actually change a lot just within that little space. And then I insist that P2B must not go for a second term if he emerges. Is because you do not distort the north-south equation. If you blow these out of proportion, then it might be very catastrophic for us as Nigerians, right? Now, someone might say, if he emerges the first Igbo president only going for 4 years, my brother, we've been denying this thing for how long, man? And then if you get it for 4 years and then had a taste of it, that means the jinx has been broken. Subsequently, another Igbo man can still go. All right? Now, but I still guarantee you guys that someone like me, if a P2B does not emerge as a candidate of the ADC, I will respectfully, I will respectfully go and vote for APC. All right? Yes. Everybody has interest. Politics is a game of interest. Even the voters have interest too. I will vote for the ADC anytime, any day, because P2B is the candidate. But if P2B is not the candidate or doesn't emerge as the presidential candidate of the ADC, APC,